In the goodness of our hearts, we often try to help those around us, not realizing that not everyone wants to be helped. So many of us fall into this trap, experiencing disappointment when our kind efforts only lead to despair. Perhaps it's time we delve deeper into the wisdom of Stoicism, because sometimes recognizing our limits and focusing on the things we can control is key to maintaining our mental health. Let's explore together the 7 types of people who may be difficult to help. From people who always feel victimized to those who are full of doubt and pessimism, let's discuss together how to deal with and manage interactions with these types of people. Let's get started. 1. Victim-minded people. We may have met people who always feel victimized in every situation. They tend to blame other people or circumstances for the difficulties they face. But did you know there is a psychological reason why they are difficult to help? People with a victim mindset tend to get stuck in a negative cycle where they feel they have no control over their lives. They may not realize that they themselves have the power to change their situation. For them, blaming others is a way to protect themselves from feeling powerless. Attempts to help them are often met with resistance or denial of responsibility. They may feel that change is too difficult or that they don't deserve it. Helping mental victims requires patience and understanding. We need to help them see that they have control over their lives and that they deserve a better life. So, instead of blaming them, let's try to understand and help them overcome their harmful victim mindset. 2. Deceptive people. There is no lie more damaging than dishonesty and manipulation in a relationship. Such people may look seductive with their alluring charm, but underneath lies a manipulative nature that betrays trust. They can pretend to be your best friend in public, but behind the scenes, they can be a destructive threat. It's hard to trust their words or entrust them with your secrets because they always have ulterior motives behind their actions. Dealing with people like this is a challenge, as they are adept at twisting facts and exploiting situations for their personal gain. So, be careful and maintain your vigilance when dealing with people who tend to be dishonest and manipulative, because all too often they will only use you for their own benefit. 3. Self-righteous people. Have you ever met people who seem to feel they can do no wrong? They are the type of people who always feel perfect and irreplaceable. They look down on others, feeling that they are the most righteous in every way. So arrogant that it's hard to open their minds to other people's points of view. They refuse to see weaknesses or faults in themselves, as their pride shields them from reality. Any attempt to get them to look at themselves more critically is seen as a threat to their pride. It is difficult to interact with this kind of person without feeling oppressed by their attitude of superiority. It may be important to remember that true excellence is about being open to growth and learning from mistakes, not about feeling better than others. 4. Desperate people. Have you ever met someone who looks desperate and begs for your help, but in the end, they are just taking advantage of you? They may look compassionate, but don't fall for their tricks. People like this don't respect your boundaries and greedily ask for help without intending to reciprocate. They don't care about the time and energy you put in, as long as they get what they want. In fact, they might even try to take you down if you turn them down. So, before you feel moved to help them, consider wisely. Don't let your kindness be taken advantage of by people who lack honesty and sincerity. Every act of kindness should be done with caution, as not everyone deserves your help. 5. Doubtful people. Inevitably, we've all met people who live in a world of doubt and pessimism. They seem to be magnets for darkness, facing every situation with a stifling skepticism. When we share our dreams and aspirations, they respond with demoralizing doubt. To them, everything seems too difficult or too risky to pursue. However, What they don't realize is that behind every black cloud, there is a bright, shining ray of sunshine. Our job is not to blame them, but rather to offer light when they are lost in the darkness. Perhaps with a little encouragement and understanding, they can see that every obstacle is an opportunity to grow and learn. We all have the power to change their outlook, one positive word and one kind action at a time. So, let us together explore our way out of the maze of doubt into the beauty of optimism. 6. Disloyal people. In life, we often have friends or acquaintances who seem loyal in front of us, but turn around and are untrustworthy behind our backs. They may smile sweetly in front of us, but talk badly about us behind our backs. People like this are difficult to help because they lack genuine loyalty. They may pretend to be good friends, but in the end, they only care about their own interests. They are quick-tempered and like to make small problems big, often choosing the other person's side over us. To them, relationships are just a tool for personal gain, not a strong emotional bond. It is important to recognize the signs of people like this and keep a distance from them. While it's hard to accept the fact that someone we thought was a true friend turns out to be unfaithful, at the end of the day, we have to protect ourselves from their betrayal. 7. Quitters. Have you ever met someone who always seems to just give up? These are the type of people who tend to give up quickly on everything, be it relationships, careers, or even their personal goals. While you may try hard to encourage and support them, their pessimistic attitude and tendency to give up easily makes it difficult to help them. They feel that any effort will be in vain, so they would rather give up than fight. In fact, they tend to think that failure is a certain outcome without even trying. Giving all your effort and encouragement to this kind of person will only hurt you. It's better to focus on people who have the passion and determination to move forward rather than wasting time and energy on those who have no desire to change. Remember, life is too precious to spend it with people who are not ready to stick around. Let's collectively understand that not everyone is ready to accept help, and it's not our fault. Sometimes, the best we can do is to focus on people who have the spirit to develop and progress. Don't let yourself get trapped in futile attempts to help people who are unwilling to change. So, have you ever been in a similar situation? Share your experience in the comment section below. Let's start a discussion and support each other. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed this content, subscribe to get more useful content, and share it with your friends. Together we can grow and develop. Thank you for your support and see you in the next content.